Train station right there, live shot of Marshawn Lynch rolling into town. I think he just got in there on the train right there. So
excellent.
Yeah, he's
right
gonna make his way over
station.
here. Yep, riding in via train for his whistle stop tour. Hello, everyone. This is Digital Trends Live. We are live here every day, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, bringing you tech headlines, bringing you interviews, bringing you all kinds of news. And today is a very special day because we are going to be joined by the one and only Mr. Marshawn Lynch. Beast Mode is going to be here in studio with us sometime in the next half hour or so. So he's, like I said, he just got to the train station, so they've got a cart that they're bringing him over here on. But he's going to be hopping in here for real. Marshawn Lynch is going to be here, and so we're really excited to have him in here. And because we're broadcasting live, that means I can take your comments, your questions. What do you want to ask Marshawn Lynch? That's what I want to know. So drop those in there. We're broadcasting live on Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube. Tell us. I will ask him as long as it doesn't get me hurt. That's what I'm going to do. He's a nice guy. Yeah, drop your questions in there, and we will see if we can get to those as we go through the show today. Also, we're, of course, going to be coming up with covering some tech headlines. I do want to say this. He's stopping by, too. This is really important, to help support his charity. His charity is called Phones for the Homeless, and so what he's trying to do is raise money to do exactly that, give phones to the homeless, particularly in the Oakland area. Really, really cool charity. You can go to beastmobile.net. There's a donate button right there. We're looking for donations for it. He's going to, of course, explain it way better than I can, but he's going to be hopping in here to talk about that and all kinds of other things. But here in studio right now, I'm Greg Nibbler, joined with Adrian Warner. Hello, Adrian.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you excited for Beast Mode?
I am really excited. I'm really excited to be here to kick off such an exciting day, and I'm so excited that you provided snacks for him.
Yes, the Skittles. See, I brought the Skittles in. I mean, we all know if you follow Marshawn Lynch that he loves Skittles. Like, that's the whole story behind that. He eats them on the sidelines and it does all the commercials with them. I was thinking about it, though. What if one day he just decides he doesn't like Skittles? That's going to suck.
Oh, boy.
Everybody will give him Skittles for the rest of his life.
I really hope today is not that day.
Yeah.
And I hope he crushes these like really quickly.
Live on
all of them
see
at
how
once.
Many, how many. First question, how many Skittles can you eat at once? That'll be my first question. So groundbreaking interviews that we're going to have here.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some tech headlines as we're going through the show here, because there is a lot happening in the world of technology right now. And the first one I wanted to bring up, though, has to do with this video that was posted out yesterday. We shared it on our Digital Trends newsletter, and it's going crazy right now, and it has to do with, the porch pirates that are like really
They're out
right
this
now.
Season, especially with all of the deliveries that are coming for Christmas and for Hanukkah and everything.
Right.
Yeah, they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah, there's a big outbreak of porch pirates, which sounds like a terrible thing. So, porch pirates.
Nobody wants those.
Nobody wants to catch the porch pirates. Or do you? Well, I guess you do want to.
You want to catch them, yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be infested.
You want to contain them, contain the porch pirates. Well, this happened, I believe, in Arizona. Actually,
Denver.
Denver, excuse me. That's what I meant. Denver, where this happened. So this is a Ring doorbell that somebody had up, and you can actually see the thief taking the doorbell as they're being recorded.
At least this thief is well hydrated.
All right, is that a giant thing of water?
I think it is.
Got to be hydrated when you're running around.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah, apparently he stole the neighbors as well, so they actually got multiple videos of this person stealing a whole ring of rings.
Yeah, I mean, that's... The idea to me of stealing Ring doorbells while you're on camera is, I mean, it's a real bold move.
It's a bold move, absolutely.
I would definitely say that. It's also really dumb for a number of reasons. I guess that doesn't necessarily need to be said. But still, nonetheless, they're stealing them. And I mean, my question is, there's a few different things with this I want to talk about to you, because Ring does step into the picture here at some point. But where are you going to sell those? And who's the person buying like a Ring doorbell off the back of a car,
Yeah,
like, hey,
like in a trunk.
Yeah. Okay.
Ring, ring.
My boss ordered too many Ring doorbells, man. I got to get rid of these. Like, what kind of a person is buying those? Like,
yeah,
seriously?
that's a good question.
I want to prevent theft by buying a stolen Ring doorbell.
It just kind of goes to show you that it's not the ultimate security device, that there's obviously backup protection. Nothing's as good as a big dog.
It's true, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's right. Yeah, big dog really is the answer to that. So this is, again, in Denver. We've got the article up at Digital Trends, but it's something to be aware of. No matter how much protection you have, you're never 100% protected.
Yeah.
Probably not what you want to hear. But still, multiple backups, I think, is important. Now, Ring did say that there's a whole procedure, too, that we have at Digital Trends under this article about what to do if you have something like this happen, and they will replace the doorbell.
Yes. If you file a police report, it sounds like they'll actually reimburse, or not reimburse you, they'll send you a new Ring doorbell
Yeah.
if you kind of prove that it's actually been stolen. So you have to report it within, I forget if it was 6 weeks or something as long as 6 months. But
Okay.
yeah, as long as you prove that it was actually stolen, you file a police report,
You can get a new one.
you can get a new Ring.
Wow.
And get it stolen again.
And then, yeah, get it stolen again. This guy's got a bag of Ring doorbells. Hey, man, you want a Ring doorbell? All right, so that was the story for one of our tech headlines. We've got other tech headlines we're going to be talking about. And since we are broadcasting live, I want to remind everybody, coming up in a little bit, Mr. Marshawn Lynch is joining us. He's on his way over. I see somebody from the Fan-Controlled Football League, which is what Marshawn's a part of, just said, we want to know who he thinks will pull out more wins in the inaugural season, his team or Richard Sherman's. That's a good question, and I will ask him that, because Richard Sherman was talking a lot of smack about Marshawn Lynch, about his team, and we will definitely be talking about the Fan-Controlled Football League. Thanks for tuning in. All right, before we go further, one segment that we do here every day on Digital Trends Live is our Read 'em and Weep segment, where we take a look at the comments and the questions that people leave across our different platforms. And Jake takes a look at these every day and kind of curates some of them. I don't know what they are beforehand, and we take a look live with you as we see what the people say, because we read the comments. Here at Digital Trends, Isidro Paul Aldez. Regarding with this robotic garage, retrieving your car is like using a vending machine. Now, I did see this.
Now, that's an intriguing title.
It is. And this actual article is about a vending. It's basically a parking garage where you park your car, and then your car is picked up by a machine that goes and like drops it into a slot.
I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, which is, I kind of like that idea.
I love that
driving
idea.
around a
Yeah.
parking lot.
It's awful. I hate actually trying to get into a parking space next to like one of those giant concrete pillars.
Oh,
it's the
yeah,
worst.
no. Yeah, I agree. That's awful. So Isidro says, if my vehicle gets stuck, could I just try and shake the vending machine to get it free?
You could try.
You could certainly try that.
Definitely
Isidro.
try.
Excellent, excellent comment. You can check out that article at digitaltrends.com. All right, moving on to our next one, we got Sam Fisher, ex-Sam Fisher 22. I don't know who the X was, but regarding Soulja Boy and Digital Trends. Soulja Boy's new console appears to include stolen games. Okay, a little backstory on this.
Okay, yes, need some context.
Soulja Boy, crank that. He has put out his own line of tech products that don't appear to be maybe original ideas. He's got the Soulja Foam, the Soulja Pods, Soulja Gaming System, and there's a few other ones, a Soulja Watch. Which is an Apple Watch with Soulja on it, and
Great.
he also has this Soulja gaming system that they're talking about. This console was there's an article at Digital Trends that's about it. Amazingly, has 3,000 games already preloaded.
Fascinating.
Yeah, including a bunch of Nintendo games, which Nintendo probably didn't license that.
Probably frowning upon that.
Yeah, and our article was about, it says right there, new console appears to include stolen games. It was about Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy retweeted it with I think he just saw his name, was like, oh yeah, retweet that. It's not a kind article about Soulja Gaming. I mean, it's an honest article.
It's press.
yeah, I guess so. And Sam Fisher said, did you even read the article before sharing this, or are you that blinded by money you can't see the stealing you are doing? I'm going to guess there's not a ton of money being made on this.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that as well. A lot of IP issues.
If you purchased the Soulja Gaming System, or you are in fact Soulja Boy, please
let us know.
Get a hold of us. Write us right now. Soulja Boy, if you want to come on here and dispute this and talk about your new gaming system, we will absolutely let that happen. So shoot us a message. Shoot us a message on Twitter, Digital Trends. I know you're retweeting everything. Please hop on the show and let's talk about your Soulja Gaming. Dispute that article, or let us know why we should buy a Soulja Gaming system. All right.
Okay.
Seriously, I really want him to write it.
I'm really curious about this.
I know. I want this to happen.
All right, Robert Moore.
Robert Moore regarding it took a Tom Cruise tweet to raise awareness about this troublesome TV setting. So this is about a TV setting and that you can change. It has to do with the color. I didn't read the article. I didn't read it. I know what we're talking about. I didn't read it.
Which TV?
Caleb will be very mad at me for not.
Well, he'll be on later, right?
He will be. Yeah, Caleb will be
so
hopping in.
So he can correct you about this.
Absolutely.
I'll be gone by then.
We have all kinds of articles at Digital Trends, and even I can't keep up with all of them. But it says, in truth, no one can tell me how to enjoy it at home. Oh.
Oh.
I saw the film in the theater. It was good. It was their opportunity to show me the product as they intended. I respect his opinion, but I'll do it my way at home. Well,
get off my lawn.
you told Tom Cruise, very, very much so. So I'm sure he'll think twice next time.
Which movie was
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the movie was.
I saw the film in the theater.
I saw the film in the theater. It was good. It was adequate, and I did enjoy it.
It's the best movie review ever.
It is. Robert, thank you for commenting.
Thank you.
For going where that was on Facebook, where Robert was commenting there. All right, the next one here, Terry Shaw, regarding Pixel Slate versus Surface Pro 6. Is it just me, or is every tablet device nearly great? Do they purposefully leave things like a certain software or USB-C out to piss people on purpose?
Say that
I know where
we're
we're going there. What is the motive? They obviously know.
They know. I mean, he brings up a good point. Like, I feel like all of these tablet devices are always like, they come out with okay so-so reviews.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you're right. No tablet or computer or anything ever seems to have everything that we want. Right. I mean, that is... You're right on that, but you're probably that nothing comes out, and you're also probably a little bit right on. Yeah, maybe they do leave some things out.
What is the motive, though?
Yeah, I don't know that. I do want to know. Well, I mean, the motive, I guess, is just
cost.
Yeah, it costs too much. That's probably it, and they want you to buy the next version.
Yep.
Solved it. Boom. All right.
There you go, Terry.
Terry, thank you for commenting here on Digital Trends. All right, we've got one more we're going to take a look at for our Read 'em in Week. Richard Berman, regarding Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody becomes the most streamed song of the 20th century. Thanks, Wayne's World. I don't know, is Wayne's World the cause of that?
Or is it just karaoke in general?
That's a tough karaoke song. Do you sing that karaoke?
Oh, God, no. Absolutely not. I know a lot of people that attempt it.
That is, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it.
I haven't seen Wayne's World in a minute, but I bet it contributes to the popularity. I
mean, if you're attempting to sing Queen in karaoke, I mean, that's a bold move. You better back that up, though, because I'm not doing it.
Nope.
That's way too hard. All right, well, there's that comment, so you can read all about that at digitaltrends.com. Let's continue going on here. Again, reminding everybody that Marshawn Lynch is going to be hopping in here on this stage, if we can call it a stage, sitting here at this table with us in mere moments. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, hopping in. Let us know your comments and your questions, what you want to talk to him about. He's going to be discussing beastmobile.net, where they have their phones for the homeless program. We're also going to be talking about the fan-controlled football league. We're going to talk about him being nominated for the NFL's Man of the Year, which is pretty cool. The Walter Payton Award. Now I'm losing the ability to speak. Perfect timing. And we've got lots of other things we're going to discuss with him, but let us know what you want to talk to him about as well. All right, another headline. This we discussed earlier this week as a possibility, and it's about Amazon Go stores, the cashierless stores, ending up in airports.
Great.
Which I love the idea.
I do too.
I am absolutely on board. I hate shopping at an airport.
They're already doing really well in several cities, Seattle, San Francisco, and Chicago, I believe.
Yeah, and I think there's one opening up in London at some point. This, though, is a smaller version, like a real 450 square foot version, where it would, right now there's one that opened up in an office building, but it's only for Amazon employees as they're testing it out. But yeah, this is perhaps the concept of what could end up in an airport.
That's fabulous. I mean, have you ever encountered an airport cashier? They're not happy people.
You know, they're really not.
They're not.
That's kind of a true statement. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I ever have.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that's probably not a very fun job. but yeah, the idea of this, I just don't like the other customers. That's who I don't like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
we all have something to complain about.
Somebody's always too close. So the Amazon Go store, though, I like this idea. I could just run in, grab it, get out.
Catch your plane.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with the person fumbling around for their money and
absolutely
waiting forever. I am all for the Amazon Go store. So hopefully we may get to see that coming here at some point, like smaller versions. So that is the news about Amazon. Continuing on, a couple other stories that we have. The holiday seasons are upon us.
It's right, and it sounds like you better get your hands on a classic NES or SNES console, because there's not going to be any more.
They are on their way out. So because these things have been hugely popular.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if anybody out there has one, the SNES Classic or the NES Classic. where you can play a bunch of the old games. Well, a statement by Reggie Fils-Aimé, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but he's the president of Nintendo of America. So he had an interview with the Hollywood Reporter where he said that if you want one of these, the ones that are on the shelves,
get it now. Yeah.
That's it. They're not going to make more of them. They're not going to restock them. What's out there is what's out there forever. They said because they can't update them anyway. So they're going to move more towards, it sounded like putting some of these out on a Switch system.
That makes sense. I mean, they kind of were already there for the Wii and on the digital console or virtual console. I forget exactly what they called it, but it sounds like they're just going to push for that again on the Switch and try to promote the Switch a bit more.
Which makes sense. I mean, if that ends up being what they want to do. Although, I mean, with how much money they're making off of these things, I'm kind of surprised that they're not.
Yeah.
More out. Yeah,
I guess that's a good point. I'm curious to see if people actually continue to still use them, or if they just kind of bought them, used them once or twice, and then they just sit around. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get one?
I didn't actually get one. No. I was a sheltered child. Didn't play many of these, so I didn't have that nostalgia factor.
You need some like old timey music that plays like back in my day.
Yeah.
Our games were throwing sticks. All right, so
playing with a cup.
So, all right. Well, anyway, if you don't want to play with sticks, you better hurry up and buy one of these before they go out of the stores. All right, another story, a favorite here on Digital Trends, Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's always on in the morning.
He always is. I can't do a show without talking about him. And this is not going to be about the boring company tunnel, although, once again, I will make my plea. Elon, fly us down Digital Trends Live from the boring tunnel demonstration on December 18th.
We've just a couple of days, 5 days left. Bring us there.
Bring us on down. I think the whole crew is ready to do that. So besides that, though, Elon did tease that there is going to be a possibly Tesla pickup in 2019. Now, this isn't the first time we've heard about this, about the Tesla pickup truck, but I think the fact that Rivian, which is a new kind of startup competitor.
Yeah, they announced their electric pickup during the 2018 LA Auto Show, and so I think they're just trying to catch up and catch that train.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Rivian one got a lot of press, and it will be, interesting to see it out. They have a full demonstration. It's got a battery electric pickup called it's called the R1T, is what the name of Rivian's is. But Tesla, in case people missed this before, has shown pictures of what the concept was, and these pictures are kind of interesting as far as.
They're very spacey looking.
Yeah, they're very spacey, and so you can check that out at digitaltrends.com and take a look at what they look like.
There we go.
Yeah, I think.
So that's the pickup in the Semi, which they've already revealed the Semi.
Yeah, they revealed the Semi, and then this is what the Tesla pickup truck.
I like how they just kind of sketched the top of it. They're like, we don't know what it's actually going to look like, so you just get the top half.
Right. Yeah, there it is.
Look at our announcement.
Yeah, so that's a strange looking truck. I don't think I would drive that. Necessarily.
Something that I thought was kind of interesting is that they're gonna, I guess, model it kind of at the same size as the F-150 of the Silverado, which is like a really huge pickup, and it's kind of one of the best-selling ones on the U.S. market. But there's no plans currently for a smaller pickup.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's
all right.
At least for now.
Well, that's where we're at. So that's the Tesla pickup truck. But Elon's saying that we might get to see the concept at least in 2019. Yeah. So he's trying to play some catch up. All right. Well, I think we are going to take a break here, because we're going to get ready to bring in Caleb Dennison, and then shortly after that, Marshawn Lynch, beast mode.
We're ready for you.
In studio. We've got the Skittles. Now it's a go. That's all we needed. So Marshawn going to be hopping in here in a few. Let us know your comments, your questions, whatever you want to talk to him about. Drop that in there. We'll discuss it. We're going to be talking about the Fan-First Football League, or Fan-Controlled Football League, excuse me. We're going to be talking about his Fam-First Family Foundation, Beast Mobile, what they're doing, phones for the homeless, and all kinds of other things that we will be discussing with him. But we're going to take a quick break, come back with Caleb. Adrian, thank you for hopping in here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. And back in a minute with more Digital Trends Live. See, this is where we're supposed to be pretending that we're talking because we're still blah, blah, blah. But
gotcha.
I don't think that I don't. Continuing on with Digital Trends Live. Thanks everyone for tuning in, broadcasting live on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube. Coming up shortly, Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, going to be here in studio with us, talking about all kinds of things, which means since we are live, we can take your comments and questions. And I keep emphasizing that because I do. I want to see what you want to put in there. We'll see if I actually ask him what the questions are, but I want to see what you want to know, what you want to ask of Marshawn Lynch when he's here with us in a very short amount of time. I'm Greg Nibbler, and now joining me, though, is Mr. Caleb Dennison.
Hi.
How are you doing, Caleb?
I'm not bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
I'm having trouble keeping my hands off these Skittles, though. I got to be honest with you.
I know. I brought them in here just because, you know, if you're around Marshawn Lynch, this is what you're supposed to do.
You got to have those around, yeah.
I would think.
He is so very much in the building right now.
Okay, so he has
something happens when he gets off the elevator, like, and his entourage he comes behind him, and it's just like he's here.
How many people did he bring?
There's like 5.
Okay, so there's like 5. So there it is. It's proof. Yeah. We've got the report, the live report that Marshawn is in.
Yeah, I heard the A-crop mentioned. I think they had some fun last night. I don't know, but they seem to be doing great.
I've heard rumors about that. I'm debating whether to ask him about that or not. But yeah, you know, maybe I'll ask him off the air. Yeah, but he's enjoying Portland, is what you're saying.
That's right. Yeah,
yes.
He is enjoying the best that Portland has to offer.
The very best.
There's some delicious steak here in Portland, I'll tell you what.
There is indeed, and wonderful, wonderful entertainment with that steak.
Indeed.
So, all right, speaking of entertainment, let's talk about something else right now.
Just being real, Greg.
Yep.
Just being real.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, let's talk about Netflix right now. There was a report that just came out, and this is some of Netflix's streaming report as far as what's being streamed on their platform.
You know, which, I mean, I'm already excited because they are really cagey about talking about how many viewers their stuff gets, you know, how well their properties are doing. They don't, their demographics, they don't talk about that stuff like ever. So what are they dishing up? Yeah, so there's not a lot that gets revealed, and this was revealed. So it's talking about what the top 10 series by stream starts were in November of 2018 on Netflix. Can you guess what the number one was? I want to go Stranger Things. But you know, I mean, it could be any number of different properties.
It's not.
Ooh.
Actually, it's not an original Netflix series.
It's not. Don't tell me it was Friends. If you tell me it was Friends, I will.
Friends was number 3, the number 1 most streamed series by start on Netflix in November of this year was The Office.
The Office. Wow.
The Office
That's
was
really
number 1.
interesting.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that. I would have thought it was a Netflix original.
Yep.
Because I guess I'm biased. That's what I go to Netflix for. I watch mostly their original series there. You know, I love Stranger Things, and you know, I've been watching Orange is the New Black, and you know, several of the others. You know, I was with House of Cards for a little while. That's kind of what kicked it off for me. But wow, The Office. Well, yeah, hugely popular show. I guess that makes sense. But Friends, why is Friends number 3?
Friends is number 3. The Office is number 1. Number 2,
I loved Friends back in the day, but really, okay, what's number 2? I got to know.
Well, number 2 was actually an original, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That was the number 2 most streamed.
Oh wow, that's brand new.
That's brand new. So I think a lot of people were watching that. We've already seen the trailer for the next one. But yeah, there were out of the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them were actually syndicated series.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix.
All right.
Which, what we're talking about is why that probably explains why they paid $100 million.
For Friends, yeah.
For Friends for 1 year.
Yeah. That's
1 year.
That's a lot of money.
I believe it's 1 year is what they're getting it for. So, but previously they had paid $30 million for it. The price got jacked up to $100 million.
Yeah, because I think that people realize that Netflix will pay up for stuff that's
Netflix will pay.
Once they know, I imagine part of the deal that gets struck when these properties are syndicated out is they say, okay, let's see how it plays. Yeah. You tell us how many views it's getting. Let's see what it's worth, and then we'll renegotiate after, you know, a year has passed or whatever.
Right.
From 30 million to 100 million, come on. That's more than triple.
Right.
I mean, I'm not great at math, but that sounds like a lot more.
We've got the math wizards in the back that figure that out.
They're over there. No, it's more than triple. That's a huge jump.
Yeah.
And just for Friends, you know. But I think maybe this stuff is getting more important to them because they're losing a lot of their original properties. Ones I watched anyway were Marvel properties, and we know all those Marvel shows are going away.
And that's part of it too. So the number 7 most streamed series was Daredevil, which has been canceled. Daredevil season 3, I'm assuming, is what they're referencing right there.
Yeah.
Canceled because of Disney, because of all this competition.
Yeah.
And since Friends is owned by Warner Media, Warner Media is launching their own streaming service. Netflix had to pay up a lot in order to get this.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're just going to end up losing it in about a year because with Warner booting up, Disney booting up its own streaming service. I mean, we've talked about this before, but let's say it again. Like, streaming is not a cable replacement anymore. It hasn't been for a good year because now to get at everything that you're going to want to watch, streaming services are basically like their own channels at this point.
It's true.
Yes, they have lots of different shows, but you have to subscribe to all these streaming services like you subscribe to a network. And once you rack up all of the prices of each individual tier, I mean, you spend $50, $60 at some point.
Exactly, yeah.
If you want Hulu, Amazon, which granted comes with something besides just streaming services. You get your 2-day shipping and stuff like that.
And you get music.
But you know, when you do Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, add Disney, maybe you want the Warner. There's HBO. You got to have the HBO.
Right.
There's 6 right there. If you're averaging around $8 a pop, and some of them are more, you're in the $40 to $50, maybe even $60 zone just with those.
Exactly, and that's part of the issue, I think, when it comes down to it. You know, so everybody wants their own, and curious for people watching live. You know, I always say this. You know, I really want to know what people think. Like, how many different services do you subscribe to? Like, for myself, I'll say it's Amazon Prime. I borrow a Hulu account. I borrow a Netflix account. I found it, and yeah, and then HBO.
You found
it. I found it outside.
It's found streaming, sure.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't, you know, it's just sitting there. Nobody else was using it.
And add to that question, how many do you subscribe to now? How many would you be willing to? Where's the line? For me, it's 4. I will subscribe to 4. Disney will be one of them. I got kids. Also, they have a lot of really great programming. You hear Disney, but I mean Disney, ABC. It's an absolutely massive amount of content that they have to offer. So I'll probably go that way. Probably not going to do Warner, not my jam. But yeah, I'll do 4. I'll do Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, and probably Disney. And that is it. I got to call it after that.
Well, yeah, I mean, Disney is definitely one that I'm probably going to have to, because I won't want to miss out on the Star Wars series.
Star Wars, and when the new Marvel starts coming out, I bet it's going to be
3 Marvel series. I mean, you got me at Loki. I will subscribe to that. I mean, I have to go see it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, though, with this Netflix news. I think we're going to see a lot over the next, the next couple of years, maybe even less than that, of some of these are going to go down, I would think. And I don't want that to happen. I mean, I love the idea of all these different streaming services, but who's going to be able to pay for them?
Survival of the fittest?
Survival of the fittest. Or we're going to start getting some conglomerations, and then we get right back to Comcast style.
It's just, you know, I always knew that cable networks, operators, you know, and the content creators, you know, Viacom and Disney and all these other, they're going to get their money one way or the other. It costs a lot of money to put this stuff together. And also, they like the bucks. They're going to make their money one way or another. And this is how it's been.
And that's where it is.
It was fun while it lasted, though. I was getting TV on the cheap there for a little while.
Right.
Not so much anymore.
Well, that's kind of the thing that we wanted to talk about, because we have these different discussions on here. Caleb, thank you for hopping on to talk about
Glad to be here. I got to get out of here because there's a Marshawn Lynch that needs to
Sounds like Marshawn Lynch is going to be hopping here in studio. So Marshawn Lynch, hopping in. He is going to be joining us in just a minute. So that means we need to get your comments, your questions. We need to have you in there watching with us. What should I ask Marshawn? I've got a few questions prepared. I'm not relying entirely on everyone who's watching the show. But I do want to hear what you want to hear from Marshawn. So Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, here in just a minute, right on Digital Trends Live.
come tomorrow. Here go the boss right here in the back. I gotta get back to work before I get fired, and I ain't even got hired yet.
Welcome back to Digital Trends Live. Thank you everyone for joining us right now, broadcasting on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, and YouTube, as we do every day, broadcasting live at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. You can probably hear in the background there's a bit of commotion going on. I think there's some chips being eaten because, yes, Marshawn Lynch is here. I can see him to the right of me. You can't miss him. He is getting mic'd up right now, so he's going to be joining us. And so that's what I'm saying. Since we're live, drop in what questions you want to ask. I don't know if I'll ask him them or not, but I can see one already. That is a good one that I will be asking. Darius says would love to hear all about his initiatives that he has going on in Oakland. We're definitely going to be talking about that. We've got several different things we're going to discuss, including the fan-controlled football league with his buddy Richard Sherman. And also, I want to know what kind of snacks. He's got a lot of snacks over here, I'm just going to say. There's a lot of snacks going on.
I mean snacks, not socks.
Snacks. All right, let's welcome him now to the show. It is Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode. I think you're getting a phone call right there.
Oh, I am getting a phone call. I'm purling right now. You know what that is?
No, tell me.
I'm going to learn you in a minute.
All right, you got to explain it to me. Well, Marshawn, thank you. How many phones do you have?
I got two phones.
Two phones?
You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Gates.
Dude, thank you for coming in. So let me ask you this. How are you enjoying Portland so far?
Hey, man, Portland's been good to me, man. I know this. There's a place I have to visit every time I come out here.
What place do you go to?
It's called Steak Bites.
They serve good steak at this place?
Steak Bites.
Steak Bites.
You can't just call it steak. You got to call it Steak Bites.
Steak Bites.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Marshawn, I noticed you got your snacks. Let me ask you this.
I got a donut, bro.
Well, you got donut. Well, it's okay. We're not supposed to talk about everything you just stuffed in your pocket.
Stuff something in my pocket.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, I got people watching me over here. Hey, watch out.
I mean, just Skittles. That's it. All right, I want to ask you, before we start talking about, we've got a lot to get to here. I know we want to talk about Fam First, your family foundation. I want to talk about the FCFL, because they're already in the chat talking about it.
Is that right?
Yes, it's true.
What you looking at that I can't see over there?
I'm looking at so I've got Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch that we're broadcasting on live right now.
You finna maneuver through all of that.
I can maneuver through all of it.
So you finna function with all of it.
Kind of, yeah. It drives me a little bit insane sometimes.
Yeah. I see you really over here watching yourself.
Yeah, it's really just me. That's pretty much, it's only a shot of me. That's kind of what I require, yeah, when we do this show.
That's solid.
Dude, what's a day in the life of Marshawn Lynch like? What is an ordinary day?
You want the truth?
Yes.
The whole truth.
I want the whole truth.
The day in the life for the kid. Let me see. I mean, what I'm doing, though. Because, I mean, my day consists of many different things.
Yeah.
While I was in season, I got this little schedule. You know what I'm talking about?
Where they tell you what you were supposed to be doing, or?
I mean, you know, as far as the meetings and practice and all that, weight lifting and treatments and all of that, it's pretty much set in stone. But I probably get up at 6:24 every morning.
Why 6:24?
I like the number.
Just because you like the number 24? That's awesome. All right.
But all my alarms is set up something like that. It's either 24, basically a multiple of 12.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the origin of that? Why do you love 24 so much? Just
I don't know.
At some point,
you know how like some people think like 10 is that perfect number that for whatever reason 24 is that.
24 is the number.
It's that number for me though, man. That it do it for me. And to be honest with you, it reminds me of the 10. So I wore 10 up until I started wearing 24. 23 kind of threw me off when I first got drafted to Buffalo, but I mean, it was the closest to 24.
Wasn't available? Or?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, okay.
But it was the closest thing to 24 that I could get to because they wasn't going to let me wear number 10.
Damn, okay. See?
But a day in the life, though.
A day in the life. Oh, and real quick, I think we got to adjust your mic real quick. Just point it up towards you there. This is live. This is the thing. We broadcast live. Digital Trends live every day. And right now we got Marshawn Lynch finding out about a day in the life of Marshawn. So that was during the season. What about now? What do you do right now?
I get harassed a lot.
Do you get recognized everywhere you go?
No, I mean harassed like on my phone. So I still got to get
up. With both phones?
Nah, just one of them be going off. You know what I'm talking about? Just one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I be getting harassed by B, get harassed by Seabiscuit, Maribel, Rail, Fail, Headache, Z. You laughing, but I'm telling you, this is what it consists of.
I believe it.
They all on different time zones, so then it work out better for them. That I just get harassed at all times.
Yeah, so wherever you are, you're going to get harassed.
I'm going to get harassed.
Doesn't matter what time. Do you use Android or iPhone?
I use iPhone.
Well, how come?
Because it's like the smartphone for dummies.
Have you ever tried?
I tried Android. That shit is confusing. Like, bro, you got so much shit and so many things to click on and move this way. And
so you just like to keep it simple.
Yeah, gotta keep it simple.
Tech for dummies. There's the new the new tagline for Apple.
Sign me up for that.
All right. Paul just said this dude makes life better. So I am following the comments. I'm not just looking at myself on here. There are people commenting in as we go through. Well, let me ask you this. This dude loaded the desk with Skittles. I did. I had to put some Skittles up there.
Yeah, you did, man.
Okay, and I have a Skittles question I have to ask you here in a minute, but let's get to this. Let's talk about what Darius wanted to bring up, which is the Fam First Family Foundation. So let's talk about that. Like, when did you start this?
This started what? I'm in year 12. So this would have been 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
13 years ago.
Start the Fam First Family Foundation.
Yeah, that's
Oakland,
right.
Oakland and Seattle?
No, it was just in Oakland.
Just in Oakland. And what about now? Like,
well, I mean, to be honest with you, bro, I can't say well, it started in Oakland, but I mean, everywhere I went, it traveled with me because, I mean, you know, that was what I was representing. That's what I was putting on for. Let me get some water. Yeah. That's what I was putting on, though.
Yeah.
Putting on for, though.
Was bringing that with you to help out wherever you're at.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what you guys do. Like, what does it do? What's the goal of Fam First Family Foundation?
You said, what's the goal?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest, bro, it kind of just like, it kind of grew as I grew.
Yeah.
But more so, it was to give youth an opportunity to do some shit that they ain't never done before.
Yeah.
And I mean, just, you know, throughout the whole...
Like people growing up that didn't have the opportunities. You
know? Yeah, sort of, I would say for people that grew up the way that I grew up, and or worse, it kind of gave them an opportunity to go ahead and, you know, experience some of the, I'll say, the finer things in life. Yeah. Which is, you know what I'm saying, being able to attend a football camp.
Yeah.
You know,
with NFL players there.
That you didn't have to pay for.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Because most of the shit when I was growing up, you had to pay for all of this. So.
Right, which makes it inaccessible to a ton of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so you do that, and you've got Joshua Johnson, Marcus Peters, also part of that. What about this? Let's talk about your initiative right now. this phones for the homeless with Beast Mobile. Actually, why don't we talk about Beast Mobile? Explain Beast Mobile to everybody watching, because the name already is awesome. But let's talk about that.
I mean, well, honestly, like it came to me, right? And I think about for a year, just because it had a cool name like Beast Mobile. You know, the information that I was gathering was more so like, hey, you can have your own cell phone company, this, that, and the third. And I more so was like, yeah, that's cool and shit, but I was still, you know, playing or whatever. So I was like, you know, I don't know if that's something I want to get into.
Add that into the mix.
You know what I'm saying? But the guy that I was working with, he stayed persistent in pursuing me to go ahead and continue to do this type of situation or whatever. So then it got to a point where it was like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and entertain. You know, entertain it. You feel
right? Yeah. See what.
So then it came to me like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you'll have your own cell phone company, this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, shit, I'm paying AT&T and Verizon. You know what I'm saying? If I could have my own cell phone company, shit, I could be paying myself along with, you know what I'm saying, though, some other customers getting down with the kid and whatever. So then, you feel me? It was more so like, okay, now let's make this thing real.
Right.
So then we did. You feel me, though?
And so you made Beast Mobile happen.
Right.
Which is beastmobile.net.
Beastmobile.net.
So you create Beast Mobile. Now let's talk about this, the charity that you have going, which is one of the reasons, you know, one of the main reasons he's here right now is to promote this charity, Phones for the Homeless. And we're still going to talk about all the other questions. I see a lot of people joining right now. We're going to get to these.
What's happening with y'all, man? Just want to say what's happening, man. Appreciate you tuning in with the kid. You know what I'm talking about?
Jose
ain't no kid no more. With the old ass man. You feel me?
Are you feeling it now?
Half of y'all probably out there. I'm probably y'all daddy, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's early.
You got 2 phones. All right, so Jose says he's a beast of the field as well. He's great. Okay, I'm seeing a couple of questions here. Let's get the Phones for the Homeless here. We're going to come back to that. And I really want to emphasize beastmobile.net. Go there. You can donate right now. But I think a really important question from Sarah Fong. What's in the backpack? You do have your backpack on. I know there's snacks around. Maybe I wasn't supposed to ask that question. I think I just got in trouble.
Don't worry, you all right. But what was you saying? Beastmobile.net?
Beastmobile.net. Let's go back to that. That's what I was saying. We'll edit that in post. All right, so beastmobile.net. Phones for the homeless.
Live on here.
Got it. Is your phone cracked?
Nah, that's my my screen thing.
Oh, your screen. Okay, your screen.
How I go live?
Protector. How do you go live on your phone? I'm going live on Marshawn Lynch's phone. I don't think that's what people want, but all right.
That's all right.
Let's see, video. I'll try to figure it out. Maybe we can grab somebody over here to.
Oh, you don't know how to do it?
Well, I do, but now I'm just going to take pictures of myself and post them on your phone.
No, you ain't. Them shits get deleted quick.
All right, so we're going to go live on Instagram. Phones for the homeless. Phones for the homeless.
Yeah, so look.
How can people donate?
So how can they donate?
What do donations go to?
Well, see, the thing about it is, it's already done. The donation is on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving them out.
Right, you're giving out the phones.
Yeah, so that's already done.
So what is it that people can do to help Beast Mobile and help Phones for the Homeless?
What they could do is they can log on to
Beast. Let me put something on your phone real quick.
Log on to beastmobile.net. And they'll be able to get the information on there to be able to help out for what's going on. But I mean, you know, ultimately how this situation came to us was, because I have a Beast Mode store out in Oakland. Mm-hmm. So, hey, how you start a live on this? You don't know how to do it?
I do, but I mean, all right.
But what happened was... I'm
trying to host this. You got it. You host.
But, all right, I got you. So look, so what happened though was I had a situation where... around the corner from my Beast Mode store, there's probably there's a homeless shelter and there's a drug rehabilitation center around the corner. And a lot of the people that's around there on the spot is, oh man, we just was talking about creeps. Did you get live?
You wanted to go live. Yeah, you're live right now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we in the building. We live. Okay, look, you got people joining.
Creeps. You're the one with 2 phones. All right. What's up?
I told you there's one for the plug and one for the hose. You gotta get with it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So look, now we got, okay, hold on, man. Matter of fact, give them a shout out to let them know that they on live, because I see your live ain't smacking. But my live is smacking.
Your live is. All right, this is Digital Trends Live. broadcasting right now, Portland, Oregon. We got Marshawn Lynch in here. Hop on over to Digital Trends on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope. We're taking your comments. Drop your questions in for Marshawn, and that's what we're doing right now.
In order for your questions to get acknowledged, you gotta. What's the one that you paying most attention to?
Go to our Facebook page, Digital Trends on Facebook. Hop on over there right now. I'm reading the comments. I will ask them, depending on what they are, but he seems to be answering everything. So hop on over there, Digital Trends. All right, there we go. Live Instagram right now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Phones for the Homeless. So go there, beastmobile.net.
True.
And that's where you can donate. We'll circle back around and talk about that too. Can we ask some more questions? Because I got some more coming in here.
You got some more?
I got some more.
All right,
Brianna asked, when's No Script coming back?
When is No Script coming back?
Yeah.
Was that a question you just got?
No, that's a question, yeah.
Who asked you that question?
Brianna.
Where Brianna at? Tell Brianna.
Well,
Brianna, tell her
told me not to be a creep. I'm not going to stop.
Brianna, you gonna have to come back and help me get No Script started, because we gonna need some new content, and we gonna have to use you to get some new adventures going on No Script.
All right, so there's the answer to that one. Well, let's go on. All right, do you want to take a break, or should we keep on going?
No, keep rocking.
Let's keep on going then. All right, so something else that we wanted to bring up and talk about, because I already saw them in here, is your new football league, the fan-controlled football league, which the concept is kind of crazy. It's where fans can control what the players do on the field. Like, can you explain the league to everyone, or I can walk through it? But
I mean, it's to me it's simple. It's playing Madden with actually real people.
That's what I thought. Yeah, yeah. I mean, as a player, I wouldn't think that that's something players would want, but
I mean, no, you wouldn't. But it's a way to interact with the fans, and to be able to, you know what I'm saying, they'll let the fans into a position of calling plays,
yeah,
and making making decisions in order they wouldn't, because as a fan, I think, especially with what's that shit called that they got going on right now? Fantasy football league.
Yeah, fantasy football.
Like, every time I get a fan like, oh man, you need to do this, you need to do that, and all this, that, and the third. Now it's almost to the fact where it's like, okay, well, if you want me to do that, I can't control how many times I get my number called. But now, as a fan with this league, you have the opportunity to call that player's number. If that's who
like,
you want to have a rock.
Number 24, you're gonna run again.
I want 24 to have a rock. I want 24 to have a rock. And you know what? I'm just saying, from all of the what is it? I guess not backlash, but all of the comments that I've gotten about the Super Bowl, a lot of people say, you know what? You should have got the ball. But with the fan control league, it's more so the fans will be able to, you know what I'm saying, they'll say, hey, we want 24 with the ball right now.
Do you think the fans would have voted for you to have the ball?
Ask the question. Would the fans have voted for me to get the ball then? I mean,
would the fans, would you have voted?
This is what it's for, right?
All right.
This is what it's here for.
All right. See, then I didn't think I was going to be able to ask that question. All right. If you're watching right now, do you think Marshawn should have had the ball at the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Let's see what the fans say. So we'll see. Now I love the idea.
Let's see what the Marshawn haters say. Because I be seeing a lot of people be saying like, him and get that. They be saying all that kind of stuff. I want to see what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because they be going.
I haven't seen any of those comments come through.
What do you?
It is the
internet. Oh no, not here. But I'm saying throughout my history of what's it called?
Instagram.
Social media.
Social media.
I've been seeing them. They be going bad on the kid like that. So I'm just saying.
You're gonna get that. I mean, there are definitely trolls out there. Well, I mean, you're gonna get trolls.
Oh, that's what
too.
Trolls.
Trolls.
Well, yeah, let's see how many trolls we can get. And what they say.
You want to go trolling? All right, we'll see what we can do. I'm sure they'll find their way here. So the Fan Controlled Football League. See, now we're seeing people. Yobana says you should always have the ball. Everybody.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Who said that? Tell them thank you.
Yobana said that.
Yobana?
Yep.
Yeah, good looking Yobana.
All right, so Yobana Franco, there you go, you got your name on there. All right, does the button have no option at this point? Yes. Okay, I don't even know what some of these are. This is the problem when you start reading the comments live. All right, Fan Controlled Football League.
Yep.
So fans will be able to play along, and essentially they'll have an app on their phone, and they can call plays as the game goes.
True.
So And there's also there's Bitcoin involved too, and you can check it out. It's fcfl.io. The main thing is here right now, though, is you and Richard Sherman both came on as owners of teams.
True.
So what does that mean? What does that mean when you own the team?
That we own the team. You know what I'm saying? That we get the. I mean, it's simple though. You feel me?
Yeah.
You don't put too much thought into it. It's simple. I'm an owner. You know what I'm talking about?
Well.
So now when you address me as
owner. Owner
Sean.
Owner Sean.
Yeah.
All right. Here it is. Hashtag Owner Sean. Right now. You just heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
So the FCFL, Fan Control Football League. So it's pretty unique. I mean, this is a bold move to have an interactive football league where players are going to have to do what fans say.
I know that's like, tough.
Will you play in it?
Will I play? Man, I'm
Would
the
you
owner.
I'm
the owner of the building, man.
You want to be the owner?
What you talking about? Hey, what's happening? What?
You don't want to be the player, owner, coach? One of those guys?
Oh, man, that's doing too much, man. You know, we all got our lanes, man. Shout out SOS, man. Stay in your lane, man. You feel me? School of streets. It's a hard knock life for some people. You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
So I'm going to stay in my lane, and I'm going to do my thing.
Okay. All right. SOS. There it is. You still got to teach me what purling is. But all right. So going on.
I'm going to teach you what purling is. You know
it's probably not something I should have said here.
It is probably something you should have said.
All right. So Richard Sherman, another owner of the league. Richard Sherman's been talking some smack about you.
Well, that's my son.
So here's what he said. He said it's going to be really fun. Obviously, we're going to have to beat his team over and over and over again. Hope he doesn't get too upset at that. And there's a silver lining. I'll take him out to dinner after we wax him a few times.
Damn.
That's what Richard Sherman said to you.
I mean, that don't sound like Sherman, but all right. I mean,
no, it's an actual audio of him.
I know, and I'm telling you, it don't sound like him, but he must have been doing something for press, because I know he don't talk like that.
Would you have something to say back to him?
I'm gonna see you in a minute, son. That's my junior, you feel me though? When you raise somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's like that wax on, wax off thing. You feel me though? Mr. Miyagi, that's my Daniel son.
So you know
what I'm saying? That's how that go. Daniel son. Wax on, wax off.
So that was the I just didn't want to cut you off if you had any more messages.
No, you good, P.
Okay. All right. All right. So we got that. The Fan Control Football League, fcfl.io. Check it out.
I'm excited about it though.
Are you excited about doing like owner things now that you're
I'm really
walking around with a cigar?
To be honest with you, I'm really excited to see how the fans really interact and the knowledge of the game. Because I mean, at the end of the day, every fan ain't just gonna be able to call every specific play, but it's going to be like more so, you put them in a situation where it's situational, so you get to see what a lot of people going to think on third and short, fourth and short, third and long. You get to see, what I'm saying, though, what and how they feel. And what it does is it actually would probably give a lot of, a lot of the bigger leagues, as far as like the NFL, the Canadian, like if they, look at the trends and see like how it's actually going, I think they'll be able to see like what the fans actually want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though? In those type of situations, which at the end of the day will probably give them an opportunity to have the game be more exciting.
It also means if they're gonna have to make those decisions, it's not gonna be every fourth down you go for it. Is there gonna be punting? Do you think
it won't be so much special teams. It'll be more so just getting offense and defenses to, you know what I'm saying, though, to put up points and stop, and defenses to stop the offense from scoring.
What are you going to focus on the most?
You said what? Winning.
Well.
Defense. I'm a defensive
Other than
player.
winning, we're just assuming that you're going to win.
My defense I want my defense to be the #1 defense in the league.
Yeah, really?
Straight up.
So you're not going for the offense. You're not going to find some running back that can power through everything.
Nah.
All right. So fcfl.io. You can check that out. Right there. Let's talk about something else that we brought up the NFL. Let's talk about you being nominated for Man of the Year. That's pretty impressive. Walter Payton Award?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, you looked at me like I said something wrong. Walter Payton Award. No, I'm just saying it's really impressive. Congratulations on being nominated for that.
Right on. Appreciate it.
What does it mean?
I don't do too well like accepting
Is it hard
gifts. But I mean, that I don't think you so much call that one a gift. I mean, it's
it's more of recognition.
It's a pretty solid honor, though. You feel me, though? Even just to, what I'm saying, though, for me, just being mentioned in the same breath as Walter Payton.
Right.
So I mean, that's solid as hell. But just for what it represents, just you know, the work that I've been putting in. You know, I don't want to say my community, but throughout the communities that I have been to and I have touched, you know, it's a solid honor, though.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. I mean, and it is. You deserve it. Because, and again, we're talking about Fam First Family Foundation and Beast Mobile, beastmobile.net. You can go there and help donate and support Phones for the Homeless. And that's what we're talking about today. So make sure, maybe we'll drop a link in there for everybody new who's hopping into the Facebook group. We'll go ahead and make sure that you know where to go so you can donate and help support what Marshawn's doing. We're still live on there? Oh, yeah, you are still live on there. All right.
Yeah, we need to let them see you, because you doing all that tongue.
Clearly, yeah.
Out here running this.
I don't think it's me. DigitalTrends.com.
Running this trap. There you go.
Yeah, go there. Support that. So, DigitalTrends.com.
Go there. Support that.
There. Support that. Yeah, thanks. You should do an ad for me. That'd work out for me. All right. That's not going to happen.
That's
not. So, Fam First Family Foundation, beastmobile.net. Go there, check that out. Again, though, congratulations to Walter Payton Man of the Year honor. As far as being nominated, that's really, really cool. We can still keep some comments going through. Sam Slaughter just asked, what's your favorite cocktail?
Patrinacy.
What is that? Patrinacy?
Patrinacy.
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 Hennessy with...
Patrinacy.
Patrinacy, okay.
That's what it is.
All right.
Patrinacy.
Patrinacy.
Patrinacy. Patrinacy.
With steak bites. So...
You catch on quick, bruh. I'm
listening to what you're saying.
Hey, we gonna be all right, man.
You
keep on bringing shit like that, bro. Me and you, we gonna be all right, man.
Good. All right. Well, so let's move on from Walter Payton Man of the Year. Speaking of steak bites, you got your restaurant, Rob Ben's restaurant.
Yeah.
It's opening up. What? Like, is it this week, or did it already open?
Friday.
That's what I thought. It is this Friday.
Yeah.
I've been watching some of your commercials on Instagram for it. They're pretty entertaining, I gotta say.
Who you got back here working this?
We have a whole production crew back there. Mike
behind this wall?
and Jake are back there, yeah.
What's up with y'all? We got Raider hatting all up in this thing.
So the restaurant is in Oakland, or it's in Emeryville.
Yeah, Emeryville, borderline Oakland. Yeah.
And one of the rules I'm seeing there is no phones. No phone zone. Are you really gonna enforce that? No phones in the restaurant?
Nah, man, I ain't. Man, you do your own thing. Shit, I wish you do use your phone, as long as you pay for your food. Because if you don't eat that shit, then I will.
That's when you're gonna get Marshawn coming down.
Yeah, you gonna get me sliding through eating up your food and shit if you get caught slipping.
Well, so what kind of food are you gonna be serving at it?
We'll be serving seafood, soul food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
we don't have some oxtails in that thing. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say I handpicked it, but actually the restaurant was it was a staple for me in Oakland. You know, I took it over from Miss Cassie, who probably was in that thing for about 30 years, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was reading about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, I got it from her. So, I mean, you know, majority of the menu will still be will be the same. You know, we just added a couple things to the menu. I mean, the biggest thing that we added to the menu was Patrinacy, so.
Which I found out, so Patron and Hennessy, all right, there we go. That's
how the fuck you, who talking to your ear?
I'm just saying, why would, well, no,
I don't know, somebody just lied to you. Who on there lying to you?
It sounds like a terrible
in the comments, who told you that?
That's my own company. All right, so. Digital Trends. All right, Digital Trends live. That is what you're all watching right now. So I know you've got a bunch of other stuff that you got to get to. You got to do. I did say I was going to ask one more question. There's a rumor that all Skittles are the same flavor. Is that true or not?
Have you ate Skittles before?
I have.
Do they taste the same to you?
I want to know what you think.
No.
So there's different flavors.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know the flavors, but.
Yeah, but they're different. All right. Well.
I put them all in my mouth at the same time. So Kings. I eat all the Skittles at the same time, so yeah, it's the same flavor.
Okay, all right. Well, there we go. I wanted to ask from the source, you know.
From the source.
From the source.
Like I'm the damn
You're the Skittle man, Mr. Skittles.
Willy Wonka and the Skittle factory in this motherfucker.
All right, Marshawn, dude, thank you so much for hopping on here today. I know you got some other stuff that you're gonna be doing here with Digital Trends. You're gonna be, I think, playing some video games.
No, not really. This was what I came up here for.
This was it. It was just for Digital Trends Live. Live every day. Here, Digital Trends Live, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, right now with Marshawn Lynch here in studio. Hop back in tomorrow, join us. Thanks for everybody hopping in there, and make sure you hit subscribe, and make sure you do that so you can see us every single day with more Digital Trends. Beast mode.
Oh, mamas. Now, how you stop?